Okay. Am I on? Yes, I'm on. Moving on to the second. It's going to be number two. Let's see. Who is it? Pisces. Pisces, you are the second sign. Let's see here. A little bit more space to write things down. Okay, so Pisces, this is going to impact what a full moon in Scorpio will impact your ninth house. What? Travel, philosophy, higher learning, air travel, rather. And it will be going towards new moon in Taurus, which is your third house of communications and vehicle travel, neighbors, siblings. So you could be traveling to a sibling. Let's see here. Let's go on to your reading. The Six of Swords, so definitely traveling here, huh? Justice. Empress. Seven of Cups. You got options here. Pisces rising. Moon, Sun. Any hard placements you have a lot of placements of Pisces in your chart. This is for you. Quick in a hurry. Ending some things here. Making ultimatums possibly. Possibly about something in this section. It could be at work. Yeah, some type of organization, something about, could be speaking out about something about some type of deception at work. Third party stuff going on here, possibly with money, something about giving money, opportunities. Kind of up at night about it, or just a bit just thinking about it. Restraining from getting broken, being heartbroken. That's wise. Wise. Here you go. Your Six of Swords comes up twice here. You're getting the hell up out of Dodge, Pisces. So let me see here. I didn't even record. The ones were, I can't recall from the last one. Oh well. Four of Cups here. You could be bored, you could be stagnant, bored with the world. You want to do something, right? And you're possibly thinking of maybe traveling. You got thoughts of maybe going to some other side of the realm here to do some type of adventure, right? However, there's some type of restraint and control on your part, possibly, more than likely. You're having the strength to do something here or to not do something. In the background is the Page of Cups. Could be something creative doing. It has something to do with children too, but more than likely something that is creatively, that you want to get something done. You're possibly being could be influenced. Positive influence, though. Okay. So you had the strength to do something here in the past, right? It could be something to do with Leo season last year or something coming up in this Leo season. That can take effect from the beginnings of the full moon in Scorpio here. Huh. Well, the high priestess that comes out. Two major arcanas. You are really restraining from saying something here. You're keeping the peace. You're not really saying much to, disturb things here. This is something you feel that, is fair. Um, just keep it to yourself, I'm seeing here. Knowing what's going on in the background, yet keeping to yourself. All right. Staying focused as well. Deep focus here. May have something to do with school. It may have something to do with your final exams. You're in school here. However, it's something major. The Knight of Wands. You may be keeping a secret about somebody who's particularly the Knight of Wands, or something that you're going to be doing here. It could be possibly to do with going somewhere, a place, or adventure here. In the background is the Six of Wands. Yeah, you're going to be quiet about where you're going here, it seems. You have the Star. Healing. You be healing yourself, or you just want some distance away, right? Taking a good time. It's out for yourself. And Fool is in the background here. Starting all brand new. But really, this has a lot to do with healing. This could be something to do with a star here that you may be paying no attention to. Somebody who's considered a star. They're not paying no attention to him. If it is, you're blocking them. They try to come in. Whoever am I speaking to, more than likely you're in your divine feminine energy. You are not entertaining. The Knight of Swords here in the middle of the reading. So you got two knights here. One knight is trying to oust you out of your high priestess mode, and another knight here is trying to oust you out of your healing mode, your star mode here. I want to see what's going on. Somebody look like they don't know what's going on. They want to see. This person could possibly be coming to you at night here. They could be bored. You could be bored too with whomever these people are. Somebody feels like some type of missed opportunity, maybe. But here's a Ten of Cups here after the Knight of Swords. One love here. You are really focused on yourself and your ends. One love, which is you. You're not necessarily worried about anybody else here. I'm seeing you're keeping yourself in control, possibly even mute, so that you can heal yourself. A lot of things are about vibrations and frequencies, right? You might as well not be around, because talking is vibrational, right? If you're around people who ain't talking what you like, that's that could be detrimental to your health, right? So if rather you're alone and you don't have to listen to any type of vibrational upsets, then you can heal yourself. A lot of this world is about high frequencies, or just frequencies, waves, vibrations. Even with animals, we all can relate to the vibrations of the earth here. If anything language that we all have in common is sound, vibration. Uh-oh. You have a Five of Wands that comes out after the Ten of Cups. There could be a fight that happens at the home. It would be best if, if we were fighting with ourselves, right? Then we would know what we'd be growing. In the background here is the Five of Swords. There's something that's being here to win at all costs. It could be a house that you may want. You may want a house here. But when pertaining to the ninth and the third, it could be something to do with siblings. It could be something to do with just long distance travel here that goes on. And it could result into a Five of Wands energy, somehow disagreements, competitions. Could be something here that happens at home too, some type of disagreement at home. It could be so simple as to, like I say, you want some house that you want, you want to win at all costs, or it could be something as a drama, like as far as fighting at the home. You're just trying to get your solitude. Or could be you doing it, but I don't think so because your energy's coming up as being kept to yourself. Unless somebody provokes you, Pisces, but however, I don't necessarily really seeing that. You could get down like that. However, more than likely you don't. You could just be ignoring somebody and they're like upset because you're ignoring them. Oh well, all right. It's a long fight. I haven't got a card out. Some type of competition. And like I said, it could be well to with a house that you like here. You may try to rent out or try to buy. Did not get, I said I was going to get clarifiers on the last reading. I forgot to. Let's go back. Just do them, but I'll do some more readings for this transit here. Hey, well, I hope the fight is so drawn out. Goodness. Somebody can take me on my cruise. This is a confirmation if it is, because I just text somebody, hey, are you able to take me on my, to the bay, to the port, so I can go to the cruise. That's just 1 o'clock, it's now 5. They just now give me a thumbs up. So it could be some type of confirmation for you, Pisces, on your traveling. Yes, I guess that means yes. Oh, just try to keep the peace. Just try to keep the peace. Right? If you Let's have a dynamic here. We got the 5 of Wands. I haven't got the card yet. I see. What's going on? As I said, you're not the one to try to fight. Not that, I know of. And Pisces, I know it. However, I believe you do get down like that. You can get down like that there. Pisces not scared to go to jail. I know a lot of Pisces are incarcerated. So, yeah. Oh. Yeah, the Three of Swords that comes out. Some type of fight that leads into some type of heartbreak or third party mess. Now the Temperance here in the background. Just watch and see, Pisces. Just watch and see. There's some type of emotional pain here for some competition that has happened. Could be something to do with these nights here. You want to take a vacation. Yeah, take a vacation. Step out somewhere. Go overseas. to a long, something of distance. Don't have to be long, long distance, but something of relative where you can just get away from your environment a bit here. It could be raining where you at, that 3 of Swords. Do that, or it could be like this for us. Okay, the 3 of Swords. Sometimes it be raining sometimes if I do a reading on something, but however, take it out. Fits and measures. Ooh. Guess what comes out last, Pisces? The devil here. You could be heartbroken over somebody who works in their devilish ways. They could be putting you in this type of situation, right? Because they're the devil. Toxicity here. Like, if somebody knows that there's going to be heartbreak, well, what's the next thing, right? And we don't have to necessarily say, oh, well, this is something of bad. No, this is a situation that a person gets placed into. The devil can either be a person or it could be, some type of spirit entity, whatever you want to see it as. But however, these two are being, toyed with this energy. People can stay there, no, they can sever ways with people who, are the devil energy. In the background is Wheel of Fortune. That is your cards, Jupiterian. It's Piscean. I think it's a bit Neptunian too. Wheel of Fortune, yeah. I'll put that with Pisces as well, as long with Sagittarius. So things are changing here in the background. Glad this didn't glitch. Oops. So yeah, you start out with strength. You have quite a bit of major arcanas here. High Priestess, Knight of Wands. Now, if this is not you in the Knight of Wands energy, what you taking action. This could be somebody else. And then we have a Knight of Swords in the middle of the reading here. This could be something of somebody doing something swiftly. Like I say, trying to get in the way of your healing. And then you have the Knight of Wands who's trying to get in the way of your intuitiveness and you just being, to yourself. 2 knights here. Fire, air, energy. Then we have the 10 of Cups. This you want to be alone, a happy home. And there's some type of fight here, competition that happens with the 5 of Wands, 3 of Swords, and then the Devil card here that happens. It could be something very minuscule, like I say, or it could be something that's happening major here on the home front. Major changes here with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So I hope that concludes and that gives you some answers to your reading, Pisces. I will be going on to the next one.